before I spent like a lot of time into what I wanted or what I thought would be a good business and kind of growing into what we were already doing and how these opportunities work. Obviously I don't, like I said, I don't want to go to jail either. And so we have to consult with the best of the best lawyers in the, real estate, right? Really looking at these laws that came out after 2008, right? TILA, RESPA, TRID, so much stuff that came in that we, from a regulatory standpoint, always have to consider, always have to be on top of. And if you get audited way more frequently than you think. I mean, we've been audited, in 2 years, I got audited twice by the states that we're in, and this is all state-driven. And so, you have to be on top of the compliance. I mean, not to say, people out there doing weird things sometimes, you see it all the time, but you need to be on top of it, and we wanted first. Like, how do we make sure that everything's good compliant? And we talked to the lawyers, some of the best people in RESPA, law, and some of the attorneys that we had on our council and kind of that we retained for this, just to consult and talk about the model. All kind of concluded, as we went through this, again, is the borrower, the consumer, has to benefit from the exchange, and we can't cross over certain laws like the FHA, right, restrictions on dual compensation. But if you can prove in the end of the day that the consumer can get a better deal, and they're not forced to do anything, big thing, you can't force them to do anything, then it's compliant, right? Mm-hmm. And so every state will do laws somewhat differently. So some states, you want to be on the more cautious side because sometimes there are things that can be up for interpretation. But nonetheless, builders all over the country are there. They've done it. They're at that point. We still have to find a way to compete, right? We still have to be competitive, innovate, grow. And again, we want to be in this position to help the borrower, right? Ultimately, when we dive into it, they win by working through this type of model, right?